Hello there. My name is Tony, and this is Tony Vlog number 11. Um, to recap, these videos are made for a couple of reasons. First off, I want to be able to, in the future, look back at this year because this year has been a really tough year. We've had to lay off our staff at our company. We're currently in debt quite a bit. We're working our way out of the debt. And I want to document the stuff that has happened throughout the year because I do believe we'll get out of this and we'll get back on top. And so I want to be able to have something I can watch that shows kind of the documentation of what happened. So a lot of this is for future Tony, which is why I don't really care about views at this point. Another reason I do these videos is because I want to get better at posting. I want to get better at talking to the camera. I want to figure out what I like talking about. And so the only way to do that is through quantity, not quality. I'm the type of person who would get stuck on perfection and focusing on trying to make the best content ever, and I would never post. So this is a way of getting over that hurdle and posting. It is Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. Halloween's coming soon. We actually went to a pumpkin patch this morning. I went with my brother and his family, and it was fun. It was a great time. His nephew had a great time. I love the fall season. It's just a ton of fun holiday season. Outside of that, I left that and I went and I worked on a job. I work just about every day. So today I went to a job site. I finished it up. Finally, get that one done, wrapped up before the winter comes. So yeah, and then I actually came back and picked my girlfriend up and we went shopping, and then we came back here, just went to get some food for the house, and then came back here, and then I just got back from a jog. So I'm actually making this video a little earlier than the others because I was about to go make some music, and I know that once I sit down at that chair, 3 hours is going to go by like that. So what I would like to kind of the theme in my head that's coming out is just based on the last, really just today, is motivation. So how to be motivated. This is something I struggle with. I think everybody struggles with this. How to be motivated to hit our goals, to do the things we want to do in life. And whether that's even just going to the gym or going on a trip to Belize or wherever you want to go. Today I was struggling thinking about God, I want to start going to the gym more and I want to start eating healthier, and I get stressed out because I'm not good at keeping a routine or keeping habits, good habits going. I'm very ADHD, just no routine whatsoever. It's really tough for me to be in a routine because I sabotage it as soon as I get into it. I get so bored. So I get down on myself because of that. But today I just said, fuck it. First off, the good book is Atomic Habits. I've read it. I read it occasionally. I've probably read it 3 times all the way through, but currently just threw that in the headphones, went for a jog, decided I am the type of person who does these things. Instead of thinking of that as something unattainable, just go and do it. Another thing I struggle with is planning. It's weird because I love planning. I love spending time building my schedule out and prioritizing and stuff like that. And that's how I've gotten this far, at least in life. But I'm not, when I get out of the habit of doing it, I just am basically just going with the flow. And when you run a business, that's not easy to do it that way. So that's another thing I struggle with. And, it comes back to just doing it and then getting into a routine, like based on, this is what it talks about in Atomic Habits. When we build a habit, the habit makes things easier. So like it's tough to just, it might be hard to do something, but if you get into a habit, it makes it so you don't have to use as much of your energy to do that specific thing. So that is something I'm really working on, is getting back into the habit of regular planning and scheduling out, because days just go smoother if you know what you're gonna do. So it's tough to, in this time, it usually gets like this every year because I move into the slow season. There's not a lot going on. There's still a lot to do, but it's just like there's not as many jobs, and the busier I am, it seems like I am more focused and more on top of my stuff if I'm busier. And then as I slow down, I start to miss things, and I'm not as organized, and I'm just less busy. I don't know, it's weird, but it happens every single year going into the winter season. So motivation, I think, just if you're ever struggling with motivating yourself, take a step back, and all these ideas in your head that you tell yourself that you're not this type of person, you can't do that, or you can't do that, or why don't I do this, like it's all just self-talk. It's a narrative that you've made yourself, you've put into your own head, and you can change that narrative by just stop saying that. Say something different. I am the type of person that goes to the gym, that eats healthy. I work out every single day no matter what. I get some sort of exercise. I am the type of person who plans. That's me. I plan. Every single day is a plan. I know exactly where I'm going to be. I'm prioritized. I'm on top of my stuff. I get stuff done. I'm accountable. These are things you can tell yourself, and it will be true. I like this saying. It says, whether you believe you're going to succeed or fail, you are right. So it's like whatever you think is going to happen usually is what happens, because we manifest our own life. We manifest what happens around us. We are creators of our own life. So something I truthfully believe in. And yeah, so that's today. Today is, again, October 22nd, moving into the slow season. Still got some exteriors to get completed, and we're actually really close to, as I said yesterday, the guys in Pakistan aren't working because they don't work on the weekends, so we're not any further ahead than we were yesterday, but we're right on the cusp of being able to start testing what we've been building. The whole back end is completed. The database is there. All that needs to happen is tweaking designs and stuff, and we can do that as we use it. So that's exciting. And I'm hoping we test it and we find a lot of shit that we gotta fix, because that's the goal, is we roll it out and it doesn't work perfectly. I don't want it to work. I want it to be hard to use, and I want us to come up with ideas as we use it. Oh, this would be sweet to change this. It'd be sweet to do this, because that means that we're not, we're in the weeds and we're building it per the specifications that we need as a business. So I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys today. Checking out. This is Tony, vlog number 11. Get some motivation in your life. Thanks for listening. Future Tony, I love you.